discussing adventuring, on my path home from whipping this new Tiger everywhere throughout the mountainside, I was sufficiently enlivened to investigate another course. Instead of taking the 210 to the 57 like I generally do, I bounced on 5 south, to the 10 west, to the 710 south. I needed to go to Long Beach to do a bicycle swap with Ryan. Was it alarming? A bit. There are a few sections of LA where you truly would prefer not to need to stop. However, the Triumph Tiger 1200 XCA made them feel all-powerful. Expedite it. A portion of that asphalt isn't the best, however the bicycle's WP semi-dynamic suspenders scarcely soft, and 1215 cubic centimeters of torque-licious triple is the ideal thing for hacking one's way through the urban wilderness, both when the movement is thick and when it opens up. The huge Tiger was an exceptionally strong monster previously, now it's a profoundly refined, more humanized strong mammoth. Matter of certainty, Triumph says all the new Tigers are better for their picked missions, the XCs are altogether improved rough terrain, and the XRs are better for all streets lighter, with enhanced ergonomics, higher innovation, and better power if not a greater amount of it. There are 6 unmistakable Tiger 1200s, 4 XR models with 17-inch road elastic at the 2 finishes, and 2 XC models with 19-inch front and 17-in raised tires on, tubeless, wire-topped wheels for better execution on non-cleared surfaces. Our test unit, fittingly, is the highest point of the line XCA. Triumph says this present one's lost 22 pounds, and it really feels like it's lost all the more. Now I can lift it up off the side stand effectively, notwithstanding when it's stopped on a left inclining slant, without help. It feels like the seat's a skosh lower, or perhaps the bicycling has made my left leg more grounded. Triumph says it removed 1.1 pounds from the crankshaft, 5.5 lbs from the flywheel, spared 5 pounds more by utilizing another titanium aero deplete, and another battery shaves 6 more lbs. A magnesium can cover hacks off a pound. The crash watches on our bicycle are a couple of lbs lighter. She's as yet weighty, presumably around 600 pounds fueled up. The last Tiger 1200 we rode, a 2016 model, tipped our scales at 625 with 5.3 gallons 32 or so lbs of fuel. Like we said at that point, however, she's very much adjusted and lithe for her size. For 2017, Triumph doesn't assert any more power, however it improves control, and with that we can't oppose this idea. In 2016, the claim of 141 PS meant 116 back-wheel Dynojet HP at 8,500 RPM, and a torque pinnacle of 75 pound-feet at 7,700 RPM, which still feels about right. Apologies, we haven't possessed the capacity to get the new bicycle to the dyno and scales yet. We'll refresh ASAP. We adored the enormous Tiger's right on the money smooth conveyance the last time, and it's stunningly better now with the help responding parts and more refined fuel maps. No one truly shows improvement over Triumph, and in the city it's difficult to contend against a 1215 cubic centimeters triple. The Tiger won't not make the most power in the class, but rather it makes bounty enough to move you path quicker than you'll ever need to go, with right around zero vibration until up around 90 miles per hour, where you will feel a little shiver in the grasps. It begins wrenching out a major, fat level of torque not far past sit still, and from that point, enormous power just forms straightly the distance to redline. Rough terrain, it'll pull neatly from directly down at strolling speed without griping. Also, whatever you're doing, it generally sounds awesome in finest vintage Jaguar mold. It's only an incredible, strong power plant that dependably returns no less than 40 mpg, as well. Bear in mind the new slip/help grasp, not that you require it much once you're moving, because of the SCA's upstairs and first floor quick shifter, which like a large number of them works preferred up over down, however is superior to most in any case. Movements at bigger throttle openings are smoothest, yet the Tiger's framework works entirely well at little ones around town, as well another of those things you never knew you required. Alongside more refined filling comes another ride mode on the XCA, Off-Road Pro. Flip it into the PC and you get ABS and TC off, and suspension set to off-road, sport. With respect to me, I'll stick to off-road, which just incapacitates raise wheel ABS and sets suspension and traction control to off-road medium settings.